Hey guys, so let me quickly explain how to recognize a bad query, how to recognize a good query, or to improve your bad query. And as you may have noticed, we are in Google Cloud Platform in the SQL workspace of BigQuery, like the data warehouse of Google Cloud Platform. And so let me just walk you through the bad example. First of all, we see here a join with itself. So a join with itself may not be something bad in itself. Sometimes you want to have a subsample, like we have in the slightly better version on the right side. But in this case, this causes a Cartesian product, basically. So let me quickly explain by drawing it for you. So you have a matrix and you have one row which is here, and you have all the other rows. And what's gonna happen is you try to match the given row with this row and with this row and with all the other rows, basically. So what this causes is a exponential growth. Okay, sorry, should have done it that way. A exponential growth in computing power, because you match it with the 1, and then you match it with a certain number of other rows. And then BigQuery feels, oh, damn it, I need more computing, I need more servers. Okay, let's switch to a new instance, but we still need to keep the row and the distance. Or not distance, sorry, I'm talking about distance matrices here, but what I mean is we still need this row in order to match it with this row of the other instance. So, and what's gonna happen with that? Yeah, the shortcuts don't work actually if I use OBS and draw on the screen. So what's gonna happen are repartitions. So repartitions happen if BigQuery decided that it needs more computing power and distributed it. Totally right about multiple instances, if not we would need to wait forever. But in this case, it's a sign of something bad, because we note it needs many repartitions. So it drags along the one row to the other server instances in order to match it with the other rows. So let's say we have on one server 500 gigabyte RAM, and the 500 gigabyte RAM are full, and then it will move to the next server. But then it feels, oh damn it, I need to join the row which I left in on server 1 with the 500 GB, and I need to move it to this one. So there's a reshuffling, basically. This is why it's called shuffle redistribution stages. So this is at least my interpretation of what is happening here. Please teach me if I'm wrong or if you know it better. So for me, this is just a very bad sign. And what comes handy is you can see it, how it's here in the logical structure, how you build the query. Like you have the data source, of course, in the from statement. And then you have here the self join from weather data, join weather data. So you have basically two inputs, but which are in this case the same. And you have the join, and you have the output which never came along here, because I stopped it because I didn't want to waste any money. So here in the slightly improved version, we have a WHERE filter, of course, so we get a subsample. We only match for the year 2000, and so we should also see that in the computing perspective, I think about like if I switch on the reshuffle, the show shuffle redistribution stages, I think of it like the computational view basically of what is happening. And just let's recognize the distance here once more. Okay, we get here a collision, so it takes the first entry per column and does something with it. Actually does a join operation, and here we have also 2 repetitions, so same problem. We have the self join, right? And then we have the output. So it's slightly better. It also went through way more quickly. Okay, one last thing. You see here a chart in preview. This is something cool, and I mean it's also on the roadmap, and everybody knows about it, but that basically BigQuery is going to go in the direction of becoming an IDE, so more and more of the analytical functionalities, the statistical functionalities, will be eventually available in BigQuery. So here we have now. Oh, okay, interesting. So we have actually a limit, and we have the meshes which contain null. So let's maybe change to something which can't have null. Maybe then it works. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, so yeah, this is just as a heads up, but I think you're aware of that. Okay, thanks for listening. Like I said, if you have improvement, if I said something wrong, please correct me. Thanks a lot. See you.